Thank you for joining us for a Halloween edition of the Rocky Top Rundown, your place for all things Tennessee athletics. I'm Will Ohlig.
And I might be Brandon Goggins. We've got a lot to look forward to today, from a look back at the history of the Tennessee-Kentucky rivalry to a game a little bit later.
That's right, BG. But right now, we're going to take a look at our basketball teams. Last week, the men's team fell in a charity exhibition game to Indiana in a tough loss, but one that luckily won't count against the record.
That's right. Our Lady Vols, though, have their first game tomorrow at home against Carson Newman.
One of the most striking features of this year's team is its depth and experience. This new roster is filled with seasoned veterans, including several players with senior or graduate status. Leading the charge is dynamic senior guard Jewel Spear, entering her 5th season. Spear is a proven scorer and a true leader on and off the court. With her ability to score at all 3 levels and her dedication to her teammates, Spear is poised to have a significant impact on the Lady Vols' success. Another key player to watch this year is Sarah Puckett, a senior forward coming off her breakout season. With her sights set on the WNBA, Puckett is ready to showcase her skills and lead Tennessee back to national standing.
And the experience doesn't stop there, Will. Tess Darby, one of the best three-point shooters in Lady Vols history, is back for her graduate season. She's been focusing in on practice on expanding her game beyond just being a three-point specialist, adding another dimension to Tennessee's attack. Jillian Hollingshed, a senior forward, provides a strong presence in the paint. Standing at 6'5", her size and defensive skills will be crucial for the Lady Vols, especially with the unfortunate season injury to Kaya Wynn. But it's not all about the veterans, though. Tennessee has welcomed a talented group of newcomers who are ready to make their mark. Samara Spencer, a transfer from Arkansas, is a dynamic guard who can score, distribute, and defend. She can do it all. Ruby Whitehorn, a transfer from Clemson, brings a similar two-way game and a knack for creating steals. Lady Vols have added some much-needed size and rebounding with the additions of Alyssa Latham, Z Spearman, and Favor Ajodele.
With the perfect mix of experience, talent, and coaching, the Lady Vols are poised for a memorable season. Don't forget to tune into their first game tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Make sure you tune in, because I'm telling you, are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? This Lady Vols basketball team, they're about to put that night banner up there. I promise you. Just clock it.
Wow, what a take from BG. To talk more about the Lady Vol basketball team, our Samara Carpenter will now join us to talk about last year's 4th overall pick. Samara?
Thanks, guys. VFL Rickea Jackson has been in her bag this past year, working hard, making sure her name sticks on and off the court. Let's take a look.
With the 4th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Los Angeles Sparks select Rickea Jackson, University of Tennessee.
Rickea Jackson, a Detroit native, made her debut at the University of Tennessee in 2022. She concluded her college career at UT with an impressive 2,621 points and 773 rebounds, placing her 6th on the all-time Lady Vols scoring list, just behind VFL Sydney Brogdon. With numerous awards and honors to her name, Jackson made an unforgettable impact at UT before moving on to play for the Los Angeles Sparks in the WNBA. Following her college career, Jackson continues to wear jersey number 2, averaging 13.4 points and 3.9 rebounds per game. With her rookie season complete, she's been busy off the court, making appearances like throwing the first pitch at a Dodgers game, chatting with Jennifer Hudson with her teammates, and even showing up on SportsCenter. Rickea Jackson is making sure to work hard for what she wants and leaving her legacy everywhere she goes. Be sure to keep up with Jackson as she continues to set the standard of what a true VFL is.
I feel like when I'm in tip-top shape, world-class shape, that's when I'm playing at my best, both ends of the floor. So, yeah.
Rickea Jackson is going into her 2nd season in the WNBA with the Sparks. Be sure to keep looking for her as she continues to dominate. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Samara. Like we mentioned earlier, the men's team fell in their charity exhibition game over the weekend to Indiana, but there were a lot of new faces on the floor.
Yeah, that's right, Will. Our Will Patterson broke down all the transfers and pickups that Coach Barnes managed to pull in over the offseason.
The Tennessee men's basketball team aims to construct the top 5 defense for the 5th consecutive season under Rick Barnes, having finally broken through in the NCAA tournament, reaching the Elite 8 for the first time since 2010 last season. However, Barnes will be tasked with replacing one of the nation's most prolific players and a host of other longtime contributors to keep the momentum rolling. The Vols returned guards Zakai Ziegler and Jemai Meshack, who are set to be the leaders of this year's defensive effort, and key contributors sharpshooting Jordan Gainey, lengthy wing Cameron Carr, and ascending interior presence JP Estrella from last year's roster. Coach Barnes made splashes in the portal as well, with guard Chaz Lanier from North Florida, wing Igor Milicic from Charlotte, center Felix Okpara from Ohio State, and wing Darlin Stone-Dubar from Hofstra. The Tennessee offense experienced a serious uptick in pace last season, ranking 80th in the country in adjusted tempo and 28th in offensive efficiency, so expect the Vols offense to bring the speed again. The luxury of having Dalton Connect last season was the presence of a go-to scorer in the big moments. The problem with this year's team, you will have to find that next go-to guy.
Well, I think we're going to mesh in terms of because they like each other, they want to do well. Now, in terms of continuing to understand what they have to do, that's still going to be a work in progress. And as the year goes on, we'll have to make adjustments because our players will make us make some adjustments. And so with that said, we just want to see certain guys do certain things, and if they can do those things, then we can add and build onto it. But if they don't, it slows us down, and then we might have to pivot and go a different way. But the fact is, right now is a chance to see what a lot of them can do against outside competition.
Expect some growing pains early in the season with this new group, but with Rick Barnes on the sideline, a top-tier veteran backcourt, and a flurry of budding transfers, the Vols should have the opportunity to make noise in March once again. Tennessee opens up their season this upcoming Monday, November 4th, against Gardner-Webb at Thompson Bowling Arena at Food City Center. For Rocky Top Rundown, I'm William Pattison.
Your Vol football team will take on the Kentucky Wildcats in a blacked-out Neyland Stadium with the kickoff time at 7:45. While the blackout for the Kentucky game is a relatively new tradition, there's plenty of history between these two teams.
Oh, yeah, that's right. For more on the history between the two teams, we go to Rocky Top Rundown reporter Jackson Schock. For more, Jackson, what you got?
Thanks, guys. And when you hear Kentucky versus Tennessee, your mind may go straight to basketball, and that's not an unfair assumption. But the rivalry between these two schools goes way more than what you'd expect. The Wildcats and Volunteers first met on the gridiron on October 21st, 1893, 133 years ago. That game saw Kentucky score a staggering 56 points to Tennessee's 0. Their next meeting 6 years later in 1899 resulted in a much better outcome for the Vols, who found themselves winning 12-0. But let's move on a bit. Let's go to the 20s. This is where the Volunteers take possession of the rivalry for the first time. Between 1926 and 1952, the Vols won 21 games, only falling once to the Wildcats and tying them 5 times. One of those wins was over a number 3 ranked Wildcat team coached by none other than Bear Bryant, a familiar foe to the Volunteer faithful. From 1953 to 64, the Vols entered what would be Kentucky's final stretch of dominance. The Vols lost 8 of their 12 matchups with the Wildcats and tied 1. That leads us to the final stretch of this rivalry, 1965 to last year's matchup in 2023. Through this stretch of time, the Volunteers go 52-7. The longest win streak during that period of time was 26 games between 1985 and 2010. Some more important components of this rivalry include the beer barrel, an orange and blue painted barrel that went to the winning team after the game. The trophy was in use from 1925 to 1997 when it was retired. In 2022, the Vols sported their current dark mode jerseys against Kentucky in addition to the debut of Spooky Rocky Top. Now the Vols will be wearing those dark mode jerseys on Saturday, and Neyland will be blacked out for the 7:45 kickoff. Guys?
Thanks, Jackson.
It wouldn't be a spooky Halloween special without a little bit of a game show for you guys. This one is called Trick or Treat.
Exactly, BG. So how this one is going to work is we are going to be shown a small 4-second clip of a play, our first time seeing it. It could be from any sport, any season, and BG and I are going to decide if it's a trick or a treat. If it's a trick, that means something bad, and a treat, obviously something good.
If we get it right, we get a point, with scores being kept by a mystery guest, who you'll see eventually.
And the winner gets bragging rights. You ready, BG?
I'm ready for all the bragging rights, man. Give it all to me, you know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at the first clip.
Is this one a trick or a treat? Does Garantano throw an interception or a touchdown pass to Velus Jones for 55 yards? What do you think, BG?
I'm going to have to go trick on this one. I'm going to have to go trick.
I'm going to have to agree with you, BG. Let's go on the same side, go with trick for this first one. And here's the play now. Jared dropping back.
Let's see what it is.
And we were right,
Oh,
BG.
man. Look,
let's go.
You know, no offense to JG, you know, shout out to him doing his work for Tennessee, but I kind of assumed.
Let's go. And here's our scorekeeper showing you. Beautiful 1-1. Let's go, BG. We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. Well, yeah, let's take a look at the next one.
Nice little start.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
In this one,
Does Hunter Inslee get tagged out, or does Inslee dodge the catcher and hit home plate? Will, I'm going to let you have this one first.
well, I know before the show we said we've never seen these plays before, but any huge Vol fan out there, I think we know the answer to this one. So I have my answer. I'm going to go with a treat.
And you know, I'm not going to try and keep up with the trends, but I did see this, and I was watching the champion. You know, I was watching the World Series, and I know that this is a treat as well. But let's see if we were right. Maybe we're tripping. You know, maybe you never know.
Maybe we misremember those national champions, but
you know.
you really wouldn't think so.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so.
And here's Ensley. This was just one of the most electric plays of the whole entire tournament, BG.
It's a treat, man. Yes, sir. Look at him. Look at that emotion. That's exactly how I was feeling. Had me feeling like I was
fired
playing
up
myself, you know?
There we are with a 2-2 score.
Score is 2-2.
Love to see it.
Yep.
Let's go on to our third one here, BG.
Let's do it.
So for this third one, we got two options. Do we think that the ball is tipped and intercepted by the defense, or do we think that Hendon Hooker is going to drop back and throw a touchdown pass to the amazing Jalen Hyatt?
You know, Hooker, Jalen Hyatt, Alabama. I think I'm going to go treat on this one. I don't know. That's just what my heart's telling me. What are you feeling now?
I agree. I mean, there's a slight feeling, you know, maybe our hearts go thinking about all those touchdowns, worrying maybe, you know, it could be a bad play or something. But if you think about 2022, Jalen Hyatt in Alabama, like BG said, you know it's a good thing. So I'm going to have to go with the treat as well.
Let's see if we're right, you know. Let's just see.
Hooker dropping back into play action, throwing downfield, and oh yeah.
Bing bong.
We remember this one. There was nothing like this game, BG.
There was nothing like it. I think you can see me down there. I was front row in that game.
Hyatt with his just fourth touchdown reception of the game at that point.
Oh, yeah, man.
One of the greatest moments in Tennessee history, at least.
On fire.
Since we've been students. What a moment, BG.
What a moment. What a moment.
Wow. Tied up neck and neck as our alien can show us behind us.
Hey.
What a moment.
We're going head to head right here. We're going to have to take a look at this next one and see if
the tiebreaker.
Yeah, let's see. Will Milton throw an interception in the end zone, or will Milton throw a touchdown pass to Dante Thornton? That's a tough one.
This is one, I don't know, BG. Joe Milton, good year last year for the Vols. Feeling what I feel. I'm going to go with a treat. I think he threw a touchdown on this play.
I'm going to have to go trick on this one.
Oh, BG.
I'm going to have to go trick.
BG might know better than me.
I'm going for the win, you know? I'm going for the win.
Putting my faith in Joe. Let's see where that takes me.
Let's see where it goes.
Oh, Joe.
Oh,
Joe.
My goodness, it's a trick.
I should have known.
Look, you know, that duo just didn't get enough time together. You know, they could have built something.
It's not over. BG takes the lead, but it's not over, Alien. I don't think it's over yet. I think we still got one more to go.
We got one more to go, and we're going to see if Will can tie it up or if I might take the dub on this one. I don't know.
On this play, did Zach Edey use his evil, dark Halloween-style magic to draw another foul, or did Dalton Knecht take this one away for a breakaway dunk? This is a clip. I like this one a lot, BG. I don't know about you.
Yeah, this one it's a good one. I'm going to have to go with, you know, he do be getting a lot of fouls called for him. And you saw he just fouled out in his first NBA game. Finally got what was coming to him. But I digress. This isn't about that. But I'm going to have to go treat on this play. I'm going to have to go treat. What do you think?
I think I'm going to have to go the same way, BG. I mean, it's Halloween today, but Zach Edey's not getting that Halloween magic in this clip here. Dalton's taking this one for the jam.
Hey, man, let's
see the clip here.
Yeah, let's see.
Seeing this game definitely puts you in a bit of a tough spot, though.
Definitely brings back memories. Oh.
Tennessee played so well. Such a great run in the tournament last year.
Such a great run, man. But what you see there, it's a treat. We're going to take a look at the scoreboard now with our mysterious guests. And what we got? Where is the mystery guest? Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh.
Showing the final score. BG, congrats on a perfect 5 for 5,
Hey, man. Hey, I wouldn't want to
4 out of 5, 80%. Not too bad.
That's not too shabby, man. That's not too shabby. I wouldn't want to go up against anybody else, man.
No, I had a great time, BG.
It was a pleasure.
Sadly, guys, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Will Ohlig.
And I'm Brandon Goggins. We'll be back next week. Until then,
go Vols.
Down